2, 3, go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brats in the Back Row, where we are the titular brats talking in the back row of a movie theater. My name is Sarah.
I'm Allie.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Maylena.
I feel like I'm like way too close. And today I forced the other brats to watch dun da 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 Spirited Away, the 2001 animated classic. Now, before we start, I have a few questions for my fellow brats.
Oh,
Hello.
This is an interview.
This is the McCarthy
It's an
hearings.
interview.
discussed this beforehand.
I'm gonna interrogate all of you.
HUAC.
It's
How
like those lie detector tests.
like the poly, like the
The polyamorous.
Polyamory.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
They're like a polygram.
Polygraphs. They're
Polygraph.
polygraphs.
Polygraphs.
We should do a polygraph test.
We should. That'd be
I
funny.
hope we get famous enough that we get on that. Was it Vanity Fair?
I
The
think
Vanity
so.
Fair
Vanity Fair,
polygraph lie detector test. I want to
And
do
Hot
one
Ones.
so badly.
I feel like they're fake.
And hot
though.
ones.
They're
Yes,
not
I like.
100% accurate.
I don't want
Oh
to be
no,
on.
I can't do hot ones.
I want to be on Hot Ones.
Okay.
I
Can you
can't
handle
even
Hot
eat
Ones?
spicy food. No, I
No,
can't.
I
I don't
kill
eat any
myself.
spicy food.
But you're
Yeah.
Hispanic. No, I'm kidding. I hate when people say that.
That's what my parents say all the time.
Yeah.
So I hit them with I'm adopted, and they're like,
Oh!
no, we were there when you were born.
I hit
My
them.
tongue just can't handle
Look
it.
like your parents.
No, mine either. I don't like it.
It's too sensitive. Like I feel like when something's really hot, you can't taste it. You just taste the hotness, you know?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I say this all the time. There's some like sauces or like spicy things that just like hurt. But
Yes.
sometimes there are spicy things that actually taste good.
Yeah.
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 Like it's pleasurable, but sometimes it's not. And like why would you torture yourself and put yourself through that?
Well, I mean, that's the
No, yeah, and then there's
reason why we eat spicy food is because we feel the pain is like good. It's like
Yeah.
controlled pain.
But I don't like pain.
that's weird.
Well,
Get over it. No, I'm kidding.
You people are sick.
it's also like
hello?
adrenaline.
You people are sick. What the hell? That's what Allie just
Who
said.
said that?
Goodness.
I
I
like
gotta
Sarah,
look something
shoot.
up for like
Sorry,
2 seconds.
Sarah,
Oh.
what was your question?
Why are you interrogating
Yeah, what
us?
was the question?
Yeah, what was the interrogation?
The interrogation was have you guys have all seen this film before, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're cultured.
I actually saw it for the first time
Cinephile.
in the summer.
Cinephiles.
Not
Guys,
cinephile,
I've
not
been
cinephile. No.
cinephiling so hard recently. It's crazy.
You what?
What?
I've been cinephiling so hard recently.
I literally, I'm gonna tell you something, and it's so embarrassing. I looked because I was like, oh, May's been watching a lot of movies, and I looked and I saw you had 8, and I was like, oh, I need to catch up. Like, that was the first thought that went in my mind.
8
Guys,
movies,
this is my
bro?
first movie of the year.
I've watched 6, but I've done a movie a day. So far.
Okay. Yeah, see, I've
I need
only
to
watched
catch up.
like
I need to catch up.
2 days worth of movies, but I watched 3 movies each day. So I was really on something.
Aren't you employed?
Cinephile.
I am employed, but the thing was, those were the days that I wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
Because notoriously, I don't consume media on the days that I work. I kind of just like stare at the ceiling and decompress.
Go. Where am I?
Yeah. I've watched 8 movies.
I need
That's-
to catch up. I need to catch up.
Wait, in all of
Well,
2025.
You're fine. You had like
No, I'm good.
I think by the end of 2024, you had like 100 more movies than me.
Yes. Oh, Letterboxd Wrapped is coming out this week. The week we're filming.
That's true.
I think I had watched, I think last year, 330 plus movies.
You did.
You
I was
did.
like,
Thank
that's
you.
more.
Thank you for knowing that. Yeah, I think
I was looking at it and I was like, that's almost a movie a day. That's insane.
I want to try
It
and
might have
try
been
to
more.
get to a movie a day. No,
might
it
have been
wasn't.
more
It
than
wasn't a
50%,
movie a day
no.
because it was less than the year. But I'm gonna try for a
was
movie a
almost.
day because I think I could do it.
That's too many.
It's okay.
It's a lot.
Well, I rewatch movies. Like I'm not like they're not all new.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think you should watch something new every day. Oh my god. There's this lady that comes up on my Instagram feed sometimes, and what she did was she did like a spinny wheel thingy, so it picks like what service she's gonna watch the movie on, like out of all her little like streaming
Yes.
services,
I've seen this.
and
I've
then like
seen.
the letter. And
Yes.
so yeah,
That's
that
cool.
looks fun. I'd be down to try something like that.
Cinephile must be a cinephile. No, yeah. There's a guy at my work who he has a goal for himself each year where 50% of the movies he watches has to attain some sort of goal. So last year, 50% of the movies he watched were all directed by queer directors.
Okay.
That's cool.
There's a funny story that I'll tell you about it right now. He had to figure out if Taylor Swift was gay because he was like, I want to watch something, but is Taylor Swift gay? And then I went down that whole rabbit hole, and he was telling me about it, and I was like,
Wait, what was he watching?
I think maybe it might have been All Too Well.
Like the
That's the
film?
only thing she's ever
The music
directed.
you can
short
letterbox the
film?
music video.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can letterbox because it's like 20 fucking minutes.
It's like a short film.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
I like how you guys
It's-
both were like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh
No,
not
I
like
loved it.
not
several
like
times.
Like the
that.
Kool-Aid guy.
Not like
Oh,
that
yeah.
creepy ass way you just said that.
That's the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
said
yeah.
it over and over and it made me scared. Anyway, he had to figure that
Yeah.
out, and went down that rabbit hole, and I was like, that's funny. And now this year, I think he's trying to watch 50% of the movies he watches have to be made in like the small to mid-sized budget range.
Oh,
like
have fun
indie.
with that one.
And he's like,
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We were talking, we're like, dude, that's gonna be a struggle. He's all, yeah, I'm gonna be watching some crap films this year, and I'm like, okay, good. Good for you. It's a goal. I like that. I respect the grind. I 100% respect it. I can't do it because I just I literally like click on the first thing I see. Or whatever.
Yeah, you watch what you want to watch.
I watch what I want to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't do like a goal in mind. Anyway.
That's actually really funny, May, that you said you watched 8 movies because Spirited Away is the 8th film that Miyazaki.
What the hell? Wow, that's good.
Is it actually?
It is.
That wasn't
I
that
was
good of a
actually
segue.
surprised.
You know what? I commend it. I like it.
I thought it
The
was good.
segue or the?
Any of it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It actually, I was actually surprised because I thought a lot of his other films, like I'm looking at him right now, like Porco Rosso, like I thought those films were made like in the late.
I love Porco
And, like,
Rosso. Apparently,
Okay, it's so
that's an opinion that is not shared by a fellow guest star on the Brats. Jonathan fucking hates that movie, and I'm like, why?
Why?
I know why. It's because
The pig.
yeah, it's the pig one. I like
Yeah.
it.
He flies
I
planes.
watched that.
I like Porco Rosso, and he doesn't.
He's
He has a kind of
cute.
valid reason. It's because, I don't remember this in the movie, but maybe it's been a little bit. She's like 17 in the film, and all the guys are hitting on her. So I don't remember that, but it may be true.
Okay, so as I was saying before, this is Miyazaki's eighth film that he wrote and produced. It came out in 2001, my birth year. Woot woot. July 2001.
Oh, pre
9/11.
9/11.
Every single episode we mention 9/11.
It always
Or
comes
something.
back. It always
It's
comes
like
back.
Tom Cruise.
And
Hey,
Tom
never forget.
Yeah,
Never
I ain't
forget.
forgetting. I ain't forgetting. And I'm proud to be.
The boomers
For
are
an
gonna
extra
see this and
layer
be
of
like,
fun.
they have no respect.
Yeah. For an extra
Yeah.
layer of fun, we're filming this on January 6th. Our 9/11
That is
summer
true.
day.
Thank
Our
you for mentioning
generation 9/11.
Every generation has a 9/11.
Our generation.
Also, this is the day after the Golden Globes, which I watched half of, and then stopped caring.
DNF'd.
I DNF'd. I stopped caring.
I stopped after like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Who is Amelia Perez? I keep seeing TikToks.
You don't want to know.
It's that.
No.
Isn't it that movie that Selena Gomez is in?
Yeah, and it's apparently really xenophobic, really racist, really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Because
movie.
it was
That is a
made
person.
by a French production company, French director,
Frenchman.
but it's Frenchman, but it's set in Mexico.
And it's about
And
like
it's
the drug cartels.
It's like based on a French show or something, no? That's what
it's
I
based on a
Googled
French opera.
it.
Wait, it's in Spanish?
It's in Spanish.
It's also a musical, apparently.
I've heard
Yeah,
some
because
of
it
the
was
music.
nominated
It's bad.
for best comedy or musical, and I was really surprised because what I've seen of it, it's like really dark scenes, and I was like, you put music to
And the
this.
music sucks.
Okay.
It's bad. There's like a whole song about a sex reassignment surgery, and that's not bad, but it's written really terribly and it sounds awful.
This seems like it would be very like the female characters in it are very like how am I like archetypal kind of like racist.
Yes,
Yeah,
racist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Anyways, so this film, it was made in 2001, pre 9/11. It was released. It actually is the best selling. I don't think that's the right term to use, but we'll go with it. It's the best selling, uh, the top selling Japanese film,
Oh.
but
I
it
know that.
was for 19 years
Oh.
until Demon Slayer, a film adaptation
Of
of
an
Demon Slayer.
anime.
Yeah, anime was released in 2019, I believe, or 2020, and
kinda
it
remember
surpassed it at the box office.
I didn't watch it, but I remember it coming out.
I don't remember it
Yeah.
at all,
I'd have no memory of this.
but I don't know what
I
yaoi
have
is. So like,
We had to explain what yaoi was to to Sarah the other day.
I didn't know what yaoi was. You've probably seen this on the Instagram. We posted it on the Instagram stories.
I feel so shit.
okay, we're gonna take a vote. You need to vote down below and comment if you know what it is,
Do you
because
know
they're
what?
trying to convince me that I should know what it is.
Well,
I feel like we're gonna get flagged.
Let's just post a poll on the Instagram.
do you know?
Okay.
You know what? I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Do you know what yaoi is?
It's just a yes or no.
I keep
Oh,
thinking
God.
you're saying Yahweh.
Yaoi!
I was like, Yahweh?
No, you should post like a really explicit fan art of
No!
like youth vampire.
I'll just get. You know what? Just a really insane like fanfic. They are doing insane things to my boy Daniel Malloy over on AO3. I'm seeing things that are crazy.
Hey, I haven't seen it, but I can imagine. They're doing crazy shit over there.
Guys, you gotta watch it. Emily is so in brain rot over the show.
On that subject, I've been getting a lot of reels of like the two guys from House, and everyone in the comments is like,
I
"Are
know
they
exactly
lovers?"
who you're talking about.
I don't know why I'm getting these reels, but it's just like I'm like, they're clearly into each other, and apparently they're
They know
not.
you're talking about yaoi.
Yahweh.
They heard me.
Yahweh's
That's
so
old man
that's
yaoi.
what?
No way.
Old man Yowie is Yahweh.
Old man Yahweh.
Old man Yahweh.
Gonna go to hell, guys. This is
I'm
bad.
already there. I'm
already there.
the first song that comes up for the "Do you know what yaoi is" poll on the Instagram was the Twin Peaks theme, and that's what it's gonna be. All right, we'll check that at the end of the pod.
Yeah.
Go, Sarah.
Okay, the film actually was called Demon Slayer Mugen Train,
Awesome.
and it was an adaptation of it was an animated film based on the anime Demon Slayer,
Yes.
which is a very popular anime.
Yes, it is.
A lot of my kids like it too, which is really funny because
Yeah.
I thought it was very graphic.
Apparently it's
Kids
not.
these days.
Kids these days. I know I sound like a.
Well, my boss really likes it, and the kids at my work like it too. Apparently it's not too graphic, and it's like really wholesome and whatever. I at the same time was watching Hunter x Hunter, and that one seems like it should be like really cute and wholesome. It's not. That one's actually kind of gory.
I've heard.
Really?
Oh, my brother
Not
is
gory,
watching
but like
Demon
things
Slayer.
happen.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting to see that one.
Okay, I recognize
I
these
liked
guys.
like the first 1 or 2 seasons.
Who else watched
Or
Yuri
whatever.
on Ice when it
Arcs.
came out?
I think I watched it twice.
I've watched it like 5 times. I love Yuri on Ice.
I need to rewatch it. I think about it sometimes. And I'm like, those were the good days.
Those are good days.
were the
Oh,
good
it's so
days.
cute. I watch it like every winter almost because it's like
I want to
oh,
watch the
Yuri.
volleyball one.
Haikyuu.
People
I
say that
love
one.
Haikyuu
Oh,
as
Haikyuu.
well.
That was like me with Oran High School Host Club.
Oh my
I heard
god!
that one's good too.
Oh,
Why?
I was
watch
like
that?
15 when
Yeah,
I watched
that's
it.
the age
very,
to watch that. That's the age.
very interesting
It's
things
a crazy.
happened in that.
I watched it
anime.
like one time when during that time. It's a crazy fucking show.
I'll be real. The only anime I've ever watched was Yuri on Ice. That was it.
Do you want to do a rewatch of Yuri on Ice?
For the pod?
Yuri on-
Wasn't that one of our Patreon
Oh,
ideas?
it is! I love Yuri on Ice. I
That was
just
one of our Patreon ideas.
I saw a like GIF set of it on Tumblr, which is that's a cursed sentence, but whatever. I saw it and I was like, oh, Yuri on Ice. I love you.
Hi, Shayla.
My Shayla. That
My
is my
Shayla.
Shayla. That is.
So, we watched a film. It's called Spirited Away. What were your guys's, like, I feel like this was only my second time watching it, and I feel
Me
like
too.
this time, I know, I got a lot more out of it. What about you guys? Like, how was your viewing experience this time around?
This was also my second time watching it. It's I mean, now that I can appreciate the world more, because now I kind of like, I'm not like trying to follow a plot or anything, trying to follow the story. I could be like, okay, I know what's gonna happen, so I can look around, and that's like my favorite thing about this movie is how lived in it feels, how real it feels. I mean, it's all based in like Japanese folklore and everything. So it's real, but it's like, it feels so alive. It feels like you could step into it and everything. So this time around, I could appreciate that even more so than I did the first. Because I could focus on it.
I feel like for me, I looked more... Oh, wait, Ali, you go.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, so I only started watching Studio Ghibli movies when I'm like, I'm 22 now, so I only just recently started watching them. I watched a bunch of them over the summer because I was in Mexico and they're on Netflix in Mexico. So I just like run through everything.
People in Mexico.
NordVPN.
I love Mexico.
I need to get
Gente
that.
Latina. I know. I want to get one.
Latino.
Gente
Latino.
Latino. But like I've always just appreciated how like soft the art is, and like just it's like so cozy to just sit down and watch a Studio Ghibli movie. Like everything's just so beautiful and cozy. And like there's just some like really slow scenes where you can like sit there and just like take it all in. Like the train ride scene. Like that's really nice. Like that's just like it's like a car ride. I don't know. I don't know if I got like did I get anything out of it? I don't know. It's just a nice experience.
Enough of that.
Did I even learn?
Did I learn anything? I don't think
It was
so.
just entertainment.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And sometimes it's just it's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys heard, but like I didn't finish it this time around. I had 30 minutes left because I was watching it before we started filming. I know, I'm so sorry.
Why are you exposing
So-
yourself?
Fake cinephile! Fake cinephile!
No. I was never one to begin with. Can't take away what I never had.
Ooh, it's okay, me either. I'm not a cinephile. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fake cinephile.
Oh, you know what? I did get something this time around. Chihiro's parents are dumb and
They're
irresponsible.
so mean!
They're
so-
mean to her.
They're so rude to this poor 10-year-old. their 10-year-old's like, hey
They're
guys,
not good parents.
hey guys, I'm scared. I'm scared of this dark alleyway. And the parents are all, you're fine. Don't touch me. It's like crazy. I'm like, I was like, whoa. The mom literally goes, don't cling. You're gonna make me fall.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
your
fall. Yeah.
child. That's your daughter. Who's nervous. Like, girl. What is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
I did pick up on that too this time around.
Yeah. They're not good parents.
No.
Like, genuinely.
Wrong.
The
all
fact
time.
that they were gonna leave her in the car when they went and explored,
That would
like
be,
under the tunnel,
yeah.
I was like,
Evil.
eval.
Imagine, look,
Yeah.
The shortcut they take.
my
Why are you taking a shortcut? You're not from here.
my dad does
You don't
that.
know where you're going.
He's all, we'll be
No.
fine. And I'm like,
That's how people die.
yeah.
That's such a dad thing to do. My dad will ask me to put on the GPS to go somewhere, and I'll be like, okay, GPS says turn left here. And he's like, we're going to take a right. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Then why are we even...
You know where we're going. Yeah, I'm
You know
like,
what?
okay, you seem to know where we're going. Do you want me to turn the GPS off? He's like, no, leave it on.
I understand your dad, cause
Okay.
I do that as well. I feel like if I put the GPS on, then I'm just kind of like cheating.
Girl,
So I
huh?
have to like figure it out in my head when I drive.
But he asked me to turn it on. And then I
Yeah,
asked him if he
that's
wants
different.
it off, and he said no.
Guys.
Like I got
GPS
so
is our
lost
friend.
yesterday. And I was like, and my friend was like, you know GPS exists. And I'm like, no, like I got it. Like I could do it, you know?
I don't believe this technology.
I don't
It's
believe in
lying to
technology.
us. Sarah
Is
is
that like
90.
your dad?
There's
'Cause I-
old.
Just an
I
old
was in
soul.
the airport yesterday, and I was like, I think I'm an airport dad. I was like ahead of my family. They were like, oh, where do we go? I was like, sign says that way. Let's go, people. Keep up. I'm an airport dad.
Thank God for you, because I'm one of those people that just dilly dallies. So I feel like you and I, like, we would work together, you know?
We balance each other out. This is why we're friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like her parents were just kind of like, what the hell was that?
It was May, and then I laughed.
Okay.
May just got really close and went, okay.
Your
Okay.
voice got
All right, May, we're
significantly
having a
louder.
moment here.
Ooh.
May,
Anyways, continue.
May, let's have our own moment. You and I.
Okay. Hi, Emily.
Hi, May.
What's up?
Hi. It's good.
Hi.
Hi.
Lover.
Lava! Oh my god, I drove past the fearless sign when you're going into LA.
What?
And I went, remember there's that sign on the freeway that just says fearless? We're all fearless. Anyway, what Spirited Away.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Please.
I read-
Allie is freaking out.
I'm sorry. I've written
Allie's
so many.
homophobia coming out.
No.
I was homophobic.
I try so hard.
You know, I'm gonna go get a cookie. Hold on.
Whoa!
I tried so hard and got so far.
So,
In
Allie, why
the
are you
end.
homophobic?
Yeah. Thought you
Just
were an
I
ally.
hate all of you.
I'm revoking your allyship. It's your name is
An
just
ally.
Lee now. The A is gone.
She's gonna go to confession this weekend. She's gonna be like,
I thought,
God.
I thought you were gonna say conversion therapy. I was like, what? Hello? She's helping actually.
That's one
I
less-
volunteer there on the weekend.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's
No,
not
I just
one
don't want to be
movie
lonely.
about the conversion therapy and Troy Sivan is
But
in
I'm a
it.
Troy
never mind,
Sivan's in
that's the other-
conversion therapy? What?
No, not like Troy Sivan the person, but he's in a movie. I think Lucas Hedges is in it too. Lucas Hedges is the main character. Troy Sivan is just kind of there as like a fellow gay person. being
Ally.
conversion therapied.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me look this up.
I remember watching this movie, but I don't remember what it was called.
X-Men Origins. Boy Erased! I know what this is.
Oh,
Boy,
yes, that one. Yes.
It is Lucas Hedges and Nicole Kidman and Russell Crowe. And Joe
Oh,
Okay,
oh
this
my
makes
Alwyn.
gosh.
sense. Really? Oh, Joe Alwyn is the conversion therapier.
That is crazy!
I remember this.
The conversion therapy. I'm gonna start using
It's
that.
not a word. Conversion therapist.
Anyway, Spirited Away. How's your cookie?
When I was at the museum, there was a word that was not a word on like one of the like
Hello?
information cards, and I was like, "That's not a word."
Okay.
I forgot what it was.
Alright.
Because
Sarah.
it's not a real word.
Because it's not a real word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Spirited Away. So, my second time watching this film.
Mhm.
I apologize if you guys have misphonia. Suck it up. I'm eating.
Ah!
This film. I feel like the first time around, I was kind of more immersed in like the fantastical element. And then I watched it the second time around and I saw like so many of like the messaging about like the environment
Yep.
and like the loss of like the Shinto sorry the
The what?
sorry like
Oh,
like traditional like the beliefs in like the Shinto religion and things like that
mm,
Yes.
that I hadn't like picked up on before.
that's nice. There's
What
a
are
lot.
those
Yeah.
beliefs? I don't know about this.
What?
What are their beliefs? Because I'm learning about this. I didn't know about this.
Oh, okay. Well, like the spirits, the kami,
Oh, huh.
they're like, um, the people that go to the bathhouse are spirits. So like, there's like a spirit, like there's like a water spirit, and there's like an animal spirit. Like everything has a spirit attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean with like the kami.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
All
I didn't pick up on that.
all Studio Ghibli movies have like environmental impact
Mhm.
Yeah.
messages in them. Isn't it's because he saw World War II and he saw like everything
Yeah,
and he's like,
Yeah.
I seen how
Yeah.
terrible men
that's
are.
insane.
Yeah.
And so he's like, we need to protect. Oh my god, my
Mm-hmm.
water. Whatever. It was
Is
just,
your water okay?
yeah, I'm fine.
No, that's when the religion like declined. Was like post World War II.
Because people were like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in anything because terror has come.
Terror's
Exactly.
come, destroyed,
It's when
and
we
our
entered
army
like
was
the
taken
modern
away.
world.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I didn't really pick up on that before. Also, like capitalism, like
Yes.
hello, them
Yeah.
working at the bathhouse. I was like,
So are the workers? I know there's the frog workers and everything, but
oh, I
are
love
like
him.
the
I love him.
but are the
Okay.
girls humans?
I
I
don't
think
think
they're also
so.
spirits.
They're
Or
spirits
some.
too.
I don't
Because
know.
think
they
Honestly,
there's
that's a good
they
like
point at
question.
Chihiro and they're like, oh, she smells like a human, so
Yeah,
she's
that
different.
was why I was confused about.
well, I think it's like I might just be making this up. I feel like it's like there's different tiers of spirits.
Uh huh.
know?
Oh yes,
Like
Mhm.
all
okay.
spirits are still sacred, but there's some that are like more revered or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Sarah does not agree with that
Sarah does
opinion.
not like
Sarah
that.
doesn't agree with me. Yeah. Yeah.
Boo.
My watch of the movie. I've watched this movie like a million times. So for this round, for this episode, I was paying less attention than I probably should have. I was knitting. I was teaching myself how to knit again. Um, so my mind was busy. Yeah, this one was fun. I don't even know what I was planning on saying for this, but it's good. It's great. I thought it was funny.
It is
I thought it
funny.
was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The
It is a
best
funny film.
character in this
It's not my
movie.
favorite though.
No, yeah.
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 Hmm.
It's kind of like
What are your guys' favorite Studio Ghibli movies?
I think Spirited Away is kind of more towards like the middle bottom
Mid.
for me.
Mm.
Yeah. Of like all my favorites. You guys know, my favorite is Howl's Moving Castle. I like that one.
I'm not a. I like all Studio Ghibli movies. I'm not a big Howl's Moving Castle fan.
I know you don't.
Howl pisses me off, and I know that's his point, but he doesn't.
I'm not very educated on, like, I have not watched a lot of Studio Ghibli films, but I have seen those two, and I prefer Spirited Away to Howl's Moving Castle. But Ethan, I was gonna say Ethan Slater. Jesus Christ, Ethan Hawk, not Ethan Hawke. What the hell's his name? Christian Bale plays
Hello,
Christian Bale.
Ethan Slater, Ethan Hawke,
Ethan
Christian
Hawke.
Bale.
I was
Bale.
talking to Ali about this. I get Ethan Hawke and
Great.
Christian Bale confused.
That's fine.
No, but
Ethan
they're very
Slater
different
is
people.
crazy though.
Yeah, where'd Ethan Slater come from?
His name's Ethan as well.
He's in the back of my mind.
That's true.
In the back of my mind.
Ethan Slater.
Ethan Slater. My favorites are Kiki's Delivery Service. I have a print of
I need to
it
see that.
right over there.
Mhm.
Porco Rosso. What are some other ones? I can't.
To
Adventure
actually
Letterboxd.
look at the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna look
Of-
right now.
I do too.
There's a very sad one that I want to watch. I think it's about
Is
a
it
brother.
Grave of the
Grave of the
Fireflies.
Fireflies.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
on Hulu right now.
That
I
one
think.
is
I'm scared to
World War
watch
II.
it. Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I need to,
I am
but I'm
as well, but
nervous
let's
to
go,
watch it.
It's horrifying.
Well, that
Um,
one's like directly about like
Yeah.
his experience. My sophomore of high school geometry teacher was also kind of a film bro, so he would talk. I was the only one that talked in that class, and so he would talk to me about it. And he's all, "Have you ever watched Grave of the Fireflies?" And I'm like, "No." And he's all, "It's one of the most depressing films I've ever seen in my life."
So depressing. Yeah.
And he was right.
I love when Marnie was there.
Oh, that one's
That's
fun.
a good one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one kind of frustrates me because I fall into the trap thinking that they're lesbians.
They're
but then
lesbians.
they're not.
Yeah, same. And then the twist
Every single-
happens.
And then the twist happens, and I'm like, "Fuck, they're not lesbians."
Oh, the boy in-
Ponyo's good.
The Boy and the Heron recently came out, and I loved that one. I was like, that
It got
was
an
fun.
That was
award.
good. I saw
Yeah.
that one in theaters.
The Boy and the Heron
I
is
don't watch them in
phenomenal.
theater
Good.
often. I saw that one.
Yeah.
I watched it with my friend.
I'm not like emotionally ready to watch it again. I kept like hovering over it over the weekend, and I was like, I can't do this. I might kill
I can't do
myself.
this.
Okay.
Whisper,
like Whisper of the Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Whoa.
the first one I watched. That was really good.
And they sing Country Roads in that.
They sing
It
country
threw me off
roads.
so bad.
Roads.
It's a huge plot point in the movie.
I
And it's
told-
crazy. You're
I
like,
told you
Country
guys this, right?
Roads.
Awesome.
The first time I watched it for
Um,
the first time over the summer, and Country Roads is like the first thing that plays, and I sat there confused. I thought there was something wrong with my TV.
Yeah. Princess Mononoke is good.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
My-
not even like listing my favorites. I'm just listing them and saying if
Well,
they're
then,
good or not.
My Neighbor Totoro is beautiful. I like when the Studio
That one's
Ghibli
good.
movies have like the grain attached when it's like actual film
yeah.
and everything. That to
Yeah.
me makes the movie. In a lot
I
of
love a
ways,
grain.
I'm like, I love that. That's why I love. One of the reasons I love Kiki's so much.
Yeah. It's old.
Okay, this is kind of insane, but he actually made a animated feature, an animated series of Anne of Green Gables.
Oh.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Yes,
I've heard of this.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
in 1979.
Liking that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Did you guys ever watch the Ghibli movie Earwig and the Witch?
Is that the weird 3D
No.
one?
Yes, it
3D
sucks.
animated one. Didn't his son make it, and then that was the one time,
I think so.
and then they
I
were
don't
like,
know.
no, no.
Yeah. I watched like half of it and I was like, this is garbage. This is so bad. It's also ugly.
Yeah,
Ugly.
that's why I haven't watched it, because I'm like, I don't want the 3D animated anything.
It's not good.
I want to
recently
watch.
watched.
Oh, sorry.
Go.
I want to
go.
watch My Neighbor the Yamadas because it looks so cute.
Oh yes,
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
that looks cute. That looks.
Earthsea
Isn't that the one
is
with the
based on the
raccoons?
book.
Well, no, they're just like a little happy family.
Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of Pompoko.
Oh, Pompoko. Yes.
Yeah, Pompoko's the one where all of the raccoons were based on their friend group. filmmakers.
Oh.
I
we should
learned
do
this
that.
because I recently watched the Hayao Miyazaki and the Heron, that documentary about his process making The Boy and the Heron. Great movie. It made me want to die. That's okay. 'Cause it was because Miyazaki is so old that like everyone that he knows is dying because
Oh
they're all so old.
Oh, yeah.
God.
And so like and he's old too, so he's like probably gonna die soon. Don't want to put that out there, but he's probably gonna die soon. So Boy and the Heron's probably his last movie. So like while all of his friends are dying, he's making this movie and he's like, I'm doing this movie for them.
And
Like
I mean, that's a huge plot point of that. Like,
yeah.
it a lot.
It
That
Which is
just
why I
is.
cannot rewatch the movie.
because you're
I
like
will kill
emotionally
myself.
devastated.
Let's look up how old he is. He's
He-
84.
Yeah, that's old. He's
84.
getting old.
That's not too bad.
He's
He's
a young
got a
chicken.
few more years in him.
He
Well,
does.
so much of that movie is like, what the fuck is my legacy? What
Yeah.
what do I like do now? What is like, what am I as a filmmaker and everything?
Yeah.
I feel like a
recommend you
lot
watch
of
that
his
documentary. It's good.
films are about
Really
like.
weirdly edited. Sorry, Sarah. Go.
No, it's okay. Continue. I'm just thinking about that thing we were talking about. Was it the Muppet episode where we were talking about Jim Henson's funeral?
Oh
How it was like
Yeah.
live streamed.
When
It's
else
so
would we talk about Jim Henson's funeral?
You know, it could come up, honestly.
Over
I think about it
sushi.
every day.
Okay.
Over sushi.
Over sushi.
I think it was over sushi when we mentioned it, actually.
Okay. Beautiful.
It could be.
But-
I'll bring it up anytime, any day. I think
Wow.
about it
Yeah.
a lot.
I just think about it. My dad and I watch. He's the one I watch Studio Ghibli movies with because we watched
Oh, that's
Kiki's
so cute.
delivery service at the New Beverly, which was such a it was so beautiful. It was actually on film, and it was he like started weeping during it. It was when specifically the grandma gives Kiki the cake. And she's all, thank you for everything. He started just weeping. He was like, that's so beautiful. And everything. So he was like, I want to watch all these Studio Ghibli movies now. And so we've been, throughout the years, there's been a couple of years, like, periodically be like, all right, what do you want to watch another Studio Ghibli movie? I think his favorite right now is Porco Rosso. I would love.
Okay.
Which I also saw at the New Beverly again. And there was a kid, because it was a family matinee, there was a little kid in the audience who every time Porco would come up on the screen, he would go, he's a pig! He's a pig! And I was like, oh,
He is a pig.
he is a
It
pig!
is a pig. He flies
I
planes.
haven't watched Porco Rosso yet because every time I see the thumbnail on HBO Max, it's the thumbnail of like the pig and the lady, the very hot, beautiful
The
lady
beautiful woman.
standing behind them. And I don't know what the movie's about, but I always think like, okay, so the lady's gonna fall in love with the pig.
Well, it's a lot more complicated than that, but kind of. It's
That's
not.
actually crazy.
That should be you. It should be me. It's about
I don't know.
It's about the
He's a
rise
pilot.
of fascism in Italy in the 30s. That's like the backdrop to
An
this.
Italian pig.
He's an
Like
Italian pig
Mussolini?
Yeah.
with Mussolini.
Yeah, do we see
flies
Mussolini?
We do not see
Well,
Mussolini.
isn't it like-
Oh,
Pig
damn.
Mussolini.
Pig. No, the Porco's the only pig in that movie
Oh.
He
because
flies planes.
there's
He
like
well, isn't his whole thing is like he doesn't want to be involved in the war or like
yes,
fly his plane
So-
for battle. He's like, I just like flying.
yeah. He's
Wait, why is
essentially
he
like
the
a
only
vigilante
pig? Why is he the
Mhm.
only pig?
because it's like a curse.
Oh.
I think
I
if
didn't
I
know that.
remember
What's
correctly,
the-
I
it's
knew it.
it's like the idea is like it's either he's a pig or he becomes part of the fascism in Italy. And he's like, no, I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
He's all, I'd rather be a pig. That's where that line comes from. I'd rather be a pig than a fascist.
Oh.
I've never
That's-
heard that line before, but
It's
that's
like a
very
screen cap.
insightful.
Okay.
Anyway. And then I love Porco Rosso.
Okay.
My little
I
brother
need to
likes
watch Porco
When the
Rosso.
Wind Rises. Because it's got planes in it, and he likes planes.
That
That
movie
one's
is
cute.
so depressing. Like,
That one's
at the
very
end is
cute.
so sad.
Very
I
sad.
know, but he's just like, I like planes, and I'm like, that's insane.
Then he'll like
Yeah.
Pocoroso. Then he'll.
Mm-hmm.
He did watch it.
Okay.
He did watch it. He just watched it because it
That's
had a plane in it, but he was weirded out by the pig, so
Well,
he doesn't like
we
that one too
can't win.
much.
All right.
But the pig is so cute.
Have you ever watched The Cat Returns, which is a sequel?
No.
No.
That one's a sequel.
It's a sequel to
That one's
Whisper of the
to
Heart,
Whisper
right?
of the Heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about the actual cats and everything, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. And I was sitting there and I was like, I didn't realize that until we were like a quarter of the way in. I was like, these are the cats from Whisper of the Heart.
I haven't seen it, but I
These-
figured because the artwork's the same.
In your chin.
Yeah, I'm stroking my chin. I don't know.
I recently watched The Tale of Princess Kaguya, like over the
yeah.
weekend or something. It's so good. It has a completely different art style from the rest of
Yeah.
the Ghibli movies because it's not made by Miyazaki. I don't know who it was made by. I'm so sorry.
Isao
Sir or
Takahata.
Madam. I'm so sorry, Isao
He
Takahata.
directed a lot of Ghibli movies.
Yes,
Isao?
I'm assuming
That
he
guy,
did.
yeah.
'Cause there's only like 3 guys that direct these Ghibli movies.
Oh,
They're
we
tight like that.
look at his little. Look at how cute he is. Look.
Oh.
Oh, he died.
Oh my
Oh.
God! Isao! I. Oh my God!
He was the first one to die in the
Jesus Christ!
He was Hayao Miyazaki's, according to the documentaries, that's what I remember. Sorry, I'm just gonna tell you this.
Lover.
Okay. I did get some like homoerotic undertones, but I could get homoerotic undertones from
From
everything.
anyone.
It doesn't fucking matter. But according to the documentary, they were best friends, but also kind of rivals, and Hayao Miyazaki kind of looked up to. Yeah, that's where the homoerotic
Yeah,
lovers
hell
come in.
yeah.
And he's the first one to die, and the
That's so
documentary is
depressing.
edited so weirdly that sometimes like Miyazaki will be talking and then they'll just do a series of like flash cuts of just like different candid shots of like Isao or whatever, and I'm like, okay, so they were in love.
They loved each other.
It's subliminal messaging.
Yeah, they're trying to
Yeah.
throw it in. Oh, we know, right, guys? Wink.
There's like a dozen like dead wife montages.
Oh, of him. Oh my
It's the
God.
Matt Damon Ben Affleck of it all.
What? Not
I
everything
saw-
is them.
Exactly.
I just saw Matt Damon's the on the Letterboxd Instagram where they're like, "What's your top 4 movies?" And like for 3 of them, he's like, "Me and Ben watched this movie. It was fantastic." Ben's not here, Matt.
No, but
You're
he's
making it
but
look
he's
weird.
here. He's in here.
Like Paul and Daisy Edgar Jones.
Paul Mescal. It's true.
That's literally what it is.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, my TikTok is flooded with Paul Mescal and Daisy Edgar Jones like fan cams.
I'm getting a lot of normal people content on my
Me
Instagram,
too.
so I guess I'll
I
watch
love
it.
winter. It's winter. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I'll watch
I
it.
love
Whatever.
that one
Winter.
photo of Paul Mescal looking at Daisy Edgar Jones at the Met Gala, but he's also standing right next to
With
girlfriend.
Phoebe?
To Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
That photo's insane. That's
Girl,
like
no wonder she
So,
allegedly cheated. I cheat
so
too, bruh.
bad.
It's so crazy. Like
It's insane.
It's awesome.
Poor Phoebe.
I think about that threesome all the time.
threesome.
Yeah.
Interesting choice of words.
How,
Did
no,
Did
go.
you know that he did the back vocals of So Much Wine?
Yes, I do know that. I was
Yeah.
there when the song released.
I knew.
She was
I
in the
figured-
studio.
She was a Paul, and she's like mixing it and everything.
Paul, do it again.
Take two, Paul.
I think I tweeted that actually.
Yeah, but really?
Fun.
You were in the studio?
No, not that I was in the studio. I think I tweeted something about that after Paul Mescal's SNL episode came out because he did that one skit of like Gladiator the musical or whatever, and people were like, I didn't know that Paul Mescal could sing. And I'm like, you guys weren't there when Phoebe Bridgers' cover of So Much Wine was released. Because he's the backing vocals for it.
I thought you were talking about the interview with Saoirse Ronan, where she's like, you don't know what it's like to be a woman, or that's
Oh
what
my
women think
god, that
about
was
all the
crazy.
time. That was
Yeah.
insane.
Oh man,
I
That
love
was
that.
crazy.
her. She stood up a feminist.
And that was awesome.
I love her.
My girl.
So
And I
Queen.
said, take them
Queen shit.
down.
destroy them.
Yes.
Spirited Away.
So,
Back to
anyways,
Spirited Away.
I was doing some research on like the whole like Japanese folklore and like the Shinto religion and things like that. I didn't know this, but back then, bathhouses were bathhouses were a huge thing,
Yes.
and then World
Yeah.
War II happened, and then people started getting private baths in their homes. So then there were no more there were no more bathhouses.
Bauhaus. There's no more.
Bauhaus.
There was no more Bauhaus. Why?
Um,
Oh, was it just like gone because of the war, or is there a specific reason as to why the
I don't
bathhouses
know.
left? Okay.
I didn't look too much into it.
Well, I
But
know that
yeah,
like bathhouses were like a big thing worldwide.
in
Yes.
They were
Rome
big,
too.
like
Yeah.
Europe,
Yes.
they were big in
Mhm.
Asia or whatever, because it was just like a community thing.
And they were segregated. Like there was a
Yeah.
male, like there's a man and then a woman,
Yeah,
like
not racially
bathhouse.
Not
segregated. They were
racially. No.
separate.
Well,
There's still like that, I think. There's
I
still
was
public
like that too,
bathhouses.
low key.
What?
What?
Mm?
Huh?
There was actually a problem of like they didn't want the bathhouses to be co-ed because
Oh,
a
that's
lot of
good.
times the men, so like in
Men
the
are
men
disgusting.
what?
Men are disgusting.
No, for real. Exactly. No other I
They
don't
ruin
need to explain
everything.
further.
Yeah.
So that explains why all like the bathhouse attendants in the film were women.
Yes.
Because they were Yuna, which was like the term for them, and they would, you know, late at night sell sex to these men. And so they were like, we gotta stop. We gotta like limit the amount of like bathhouse attendants that could be there. And that didn't happen, and they still did it, so. But that's why they had to segregate it.
Okay.
Well,
I did not use the right term.
That's okay.
I understood what you're trying to say.
We got it. We got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess bathhouses still kind of exist. It's spas. It's just like
Yeah.
That's true.
capitalized
Like
more.
I feel like they were.
I think
I feel like they
yeah.
should be a thing. Like I would not mind going to like a bathhouse and like just chilling. A bathhouse.
Bauhaus.
Because they put like different things in the water. Like they'll have
Yes.
like a salt bath, and then they'll have like an
Yeah.
That's what they
herbal.
do.
Like
Mhm.
That's what they with the like pulley system and the man
Yeah.
with the
That
many.
system looks so fun. I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
it does look so fun. I want to be in a bath.
And
Like
like
I
he
was just
mixes
watching
all the
that.
stuff together. Like I want to do that.
This reminded me. This is not. This doesn't have to talk about anything with Studio Ghibli. Nothing of the sort. I've just been thinking about it a lot. I've been thinking about you, Allie, when you said, I just want to learn a cartwheel because I just get so happy sometimes. I think about it all the time.
No, I made the mistake of mentioning that to my coworkers today. I told them about that today, and they made fun of me.
It's so cute. It's so wholesome. I just get so happy.
You're so glee.
And I mean, like those moments are very few, which I think is why I like would want to celebrate them.
Yes! I love it. I
Yeah.
love it so much because I understand. Sometimes you get so happy, I want to do a cartwheel. I think about it
But yeah.
so much. I think.
My coworkers were like asking me about, if I do drugs, which I don't. And then I told them that, and they were like, "What are you on?" I'm like, "I don't need them."
Joy.
Joy.
Life. Sorry.
That's awesome.
Guys, we should
I
go
think
to
we
a
would all
spa.
benefit from drugs. Oh, what?
We should go.
We should. Well, yes, one, we would. Two, we should go to a spa. There's one in like an hour away called Glen Ivy.
Oh,
Oh,
that sounds so wonderful right now.
An hour.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
everything's an hour away. It's
I
fine.
have a gift card to get a massage.
You should use
You
that.
don't
I
have
want
a
that one of those
job.
too.
But I have joy and a cartwheel and a dream.
Guys, once I figure out how to do a cartwheel, I'll be freaking unstoppable.
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 We can give you lessons.
We'll teach
We
you.
can
I
teach you.
Like how adults learn how to ride a bike. We'll teach you how to do a cartwheel.
Yeah.
We're all surrounding. Go, Allie, go!
I went up to my coworker after, like, I would like to ask him a question because I needed help with something. He was like, I don't know, bro, figure out how to do a cartwheel. And I was like, what the heck?
Wow. That
That's
was an
funny.
attack.
That's so funny.
It was an attack.
That was violent.
Not a safe space.
Maybe the children can teach you.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I
gather
think-
around, kids. I need help.
Well, we have the cheerleading squad at work, and like they're doing like flips and they're doing lifts and stuff. They scare me.
Oh yeah.
They let them
Do you
do
know how
that?
to
They're
do,
so
like-
strict at my work.
Mhm.
You know how to do like a front roll?
What the hell's
No.
a front roll?
I mean, like I probably could do one.
And you just like roll on
You
your
just
head.
roll
and go
front.
flip.
Yeah.
Like a somersault?
front.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we called them roly polies when I was younger. I was
The
little.
fuck?
I used to do that. Those in my grandma's pool.
Oh yeah, I can do them in the pool. Because
Yeah,
you have to be able to
Well,
do
that-
one to do a turn.
but
called flip
you need to do
turns.
it with a one suit, a one piece, because
One Piece.
Well,
One time I did a somersault in a pool, and then I didn't know where I was, so I swam straight down, and then I took a breath, and I started drowning.
underwater.
I started drowning.
oh my
You
god.
took a breath underwater.
Because I was like, where am I? And then I got dizzy. It was a
Awesome.
lot was happening. It's scary. The worst
You
part,
just
this
said
was a
that
couple years
Let
ago.
your body float up. Oh.
I
Was
was at
it
the
really?
beach.
This was like a couple years ago. I was like, I don't know where I am!
I almost drowned at the beach because I got hit in the head with a surfboard.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh!
no. I was under the water and this girl had a surfboard like above me, so I couldn't get up.
Help!
Girl.
But you're in the ocean. Swim around.
I don't know why I didn't do that, but I think I got hit in the head too.
Well, Sarah, you've been talking about getting hit in the head multiple times, and I
Yeah.
think we need to talk
Things
about
are
the
starting to
ideas
add
of a
up.
concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat.
You gotta
It's
do some
very
brain
possible
scans.
that I have a mini concussion. Everybody.
Mini. Major.
Major.
Massive.
Major
Massive.
loser. Anyway, Spirited Away. So this film, it explores topics of capitalism, pollution, which I think is really funny because if you look at or if you research the Shinto like religion, like traditional Shinto before Buddhism like joined,
Mhm.
they had this thing called kigare, which was like it was like this idea of like people being like impure or like unclean. But the thing is they associated it with things like death, menstruation. You know how it is.
Well,
Oh,
can't all be
yeah,
winners.
Right.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But I think what's really interesting about this film is that like especially like with the stink spirit, I think he associates it with like literal pollution. And like
It
the way to become
probably-
clean is like
Well,
shedding
yeah.
yourself of that. Which I
You have
find
to
really interesting.
cleanse yourself.
Makes sense with his
Blend
environmental
yourself.
ideas and everything.
Yeah.
That human pollution causes just like that destruction
Yeah.
and the cleanliness of the world.
Yeah.
And also just like humankind can just
Is
get rid of.
In general.
They
Yeah.
can
You're
fill in
evil.
rivers.
they can
How do they
fill
fill in the river?
in rivers.
How did they fill in the river?
I was like, they filled it in for apartments. What? Hello?
Also the
Bad.
fact that the rising sea level, I was like, that's good. That's on the nose.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It's all.
But yeah,
Yeah, he's not subtle at all. Like.
no. And I did not pick up on that when I watched it the first time. I just
No.
thought, ooh, shiny colors, you know?
Pretty.
Oh, yes.
That man has 5 arms.
Oh, speaking of Goo Goo Gaga, I love that big baby so much.
Oh, yeah.
That big baby is so
Baby's
silly to
so
me.
weird.
I love the baby. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
I love how the baby is like bare ass. Like,
Oh, yeah.
They're ass naked.
Like thong, almost.
thong.
Like wearing a thong. Like,
yeah,
thong,
full
thong.
sentience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is
Can speak in full sentences, chooses to cry anyways. Iconic.
I
Dude,
understand. I
Decides
understand.
to throw a tantrum instead of using his words.
I also, yeah, I'm hoping that I'm correct because I watched it on a really sketchy site. So I don't know if the subtitles were accurate.
Hello.
Guys, I've offered you my HBO Max.
I did not
I
hear
said-
that.
You can use mine as well. Like there's ways, you guys.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You
It's funner
didn't
this way.
have to pay.
They're all on the Internet Archive, but they're just really slow because they're like in
Okay.
one file.
Ali and I are poor, so we have the.
I
Which-
paid to watch it. I
I'm
don't know what you're
paying
talking about.
for it.
May the one
I paid-
percenter.
$4 to rent it.
You know, if I have to work 8 to 5 days a week, I better be able to pay for fucking HBO Max.
I saw that you only gave Nosferatu 3 stars.
I didn't. I wish I liked it more. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I liked it.
Damn. Why do
You
you
don't
hate
even
women?
have star ratings. You can't judge anymore.
Why do you hate women?
Well, about that. I don't hate women. I hate Nosferatu. No, I wish he was more of a freak. Count Orlok is like, he's bald. I hated that mustache.
We're not gonna spoil because I think it's like a reveal in the movie about like what he looks like.
His mustache.
It's a
Mustache
People mustache.
reveal. I won't. Yeah, we won't spoil Nosferatu, but I wish I liked it more.
You-
Yeah.
I like
I
the
didn't-
original Nosferatu.
I think he's
100%.
freaky enough for the normies. I think for the real freaks
But
and
for the
perverts,
real
he's
freaks
not.
here, need more.
For the real freaks and perverts, he could have been a little bit freakier.
I think Lily
But I
Rose.
think he was.
I love that Nicholas Hoult plays like a scream queen. Like,
Oh,
he's
he's
so
so
good.
funny.
he's so
He's so
funny.
good.
There's a shot in the film. This is like the first 30 minutes, so it's okay. There's a shot in the film where he's like laying on the ground and everything. He's all, "Bleh." And everyone in the theater laughed. They were like, "That is crazy." Anyway,
He's so baby girl.
I love Nicholas.
He's
Hoult.
so funny in that movie. He's great.
He's so funny because he's
Yeah.
trying so hard and it is not going
He's trying
anywhere.
so hard. Yeah. He almost got fucked to death by Count Orlok.
By Count Orlok, my
Yes.
bisexual king.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He has to watch his wife get fucked to death. It's not good for him.
My voyeuristic king.
yeah.
Anyway.
Voyeuristic.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. You know what? I predicted it. I was like, I'm gonna see like Count Orlok bisexual TikToks. Like,
You're not seeing
Yeah.
it, you're living it, my friend.
You're living it. Yeah. Bisexuality is strong.
he,
it's very strong.
Nicholas Hoult is anti-yaoi in that movie.
he is anti-yaoi. He's anti-Yuri as well because the
Or maybe he
Anti-Yuri.
just
he's
doesn't want
homophobic
to be
actually.
taken advantage of.
No.
Have we thought
So
of that?
I don't think Nicholas Hoult is aware of Yuri in the movie, but Aaron Taylor Johnson is anti-Yuri.
That's true. That is 100%. That because he's like, get away
Yeah.
from my wife.
Get away from my wife.
Which, by the way, insane that one scene of him at the end with his wife.
Oh, where he fucked his dead wife?
Yes.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
That-
I don't care anymore. Watch the movie.
Sarah turned to me when he goes on screen and she went, that's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I went, yes, yes, it is.
I did not recognize him at first. I don't know why.
The
Oh, my
post
heart
I got
hurts.
when I watched it on Christmas Day with my family. Don't watch it with your family,
No.
guys. Not a family movie. When I watched it, the theater that I went to, they were giving out posters, and it was a double-sided poster. So one side was just like the regular film poster. It was like,
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Sorry,
The
this
other
looks
side
really
was one
weird.
of the. That's
Uh-huh.
okay, Sarah. You've done weirder things on the pod. The other side of the poster was one of the character posters, and it was Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's.
And I said, "Oh,
Hello, sir.
hi, Aaron. I've missed you."
Hello, King. Anyway.
I saw this post on Instagram, which was him and his wife, Granny, and it said, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute. He brought Nosferatu to the premiere."
Oh,
I saw that.
no.
Yeah.
Poor
It's
Aaron
funny.
Taylor Johnson.
I know.
It's such a
Poor
bad.
man.
It's
Bad
so
situation.
bad. We don't have time to get into all of that. We haven't even actually
ATG.
talked about the
ATJ.
movie.
Oh,
We'll fast. We'll do this fast. Okay.
Mhm.
So, I wrote so many notes and I don't know how to
Sir.
organize things. Okay.
Or-
So,
We'll shut up.
I liked how like the spirit role that she entered is kind of like a representation of her like coming of age and like gaining her independence, which is very obvious in the film. But I did not pick up on that at first, like when I first.
Mhm.
And I love how like she's just a scared little girl, and I feel so bad
Yeah.
for her.
She's horrified.
Mhm.
They are horrified. If
Yeah.
I saw my parents turn into pigs, I'd be horrified.
Yes.
And then everyone's
Yeah.
like, calm
She's
down.
crying.
I'm like, no!
She's
No.
crying big old tears.
She's like,
She takes
Yes.
it
Huge.
surprisingly
She's
okay.
10.
Like, she
Yeah.
doesn't take it well at all, but like she could have
No.
been worse. And honestly, like, mad respect to her.
That's just being
No, yeah, she
human.
pulls through.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like I don't know, I felt so bad for her in this movie. Like she was so scared, and it's like,
It's a
yeah,
scary situation to be in.
that's how yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I would react too.
It also
So
like
yeah.
doesn't help that like her one ally, Haku, is like
Fuck
kind of nice to her, but then sometimes not nice to her because he
Yeah.
has to. But still, that doesn't help.
He has to
His fucking
lie,
thought.
and so she's like, how can I even trust you? I like Rin. It's Rin, yes.
Yeah. Lesbian.
The lesbian. We all
It's the
picked up
one
on that. All right. I like her because even though she's like mean in the beginning, but that's just like her initial prejudice and everything. She eventually
Mhm.
seriously like warms up to her, and she's like, "I will do anything for this child."
Yes.
I don't even think she's like mean. I think she just has like a naturally bitchy attitude.
You know what? Probably.
I think
Well, she had things to
like
do.
me.
She's got
Yeah, I
she's
think she's, like,
working.
the
She
work
lives
ethic. She's
where
just,
she
like
works. That's awful.
Yeah.
Like
That
She
sucks.
doesn't like it.
I just wish she got out.
She's-
I just want to know if she gets
Yeah.
out. That's all, like I feel bad. Because we don't see the other characters get out of their situation.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the film. It's probably like one of my favorite animated films just because
hmm
it just immerses you in
It's
this world.
stunning to look at. It's a stunning
Oh,
film.
for sure.
It won the best animated film Oscar.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think
Was
so.
that the one where Hayao Miyazaki didn't come because he was protesting the Iraq War?
Probably.
Oh,
It probably is.
Maybe. That's interesting. I have to look that
good
up.
for him.
Good for him,
Does.
Good
honestly.
for Hayao Miyazaki. Remember,
He also
Yeah.
didn't go to the heron one, but that's just because he was
he's
old.
old. So that's
Aw,
that's a
poor
different
man.
scenario.
You
Yeah.
can't go. What else did I like?
This is kind of
What else was going on?
this is off topic, but I went to a restaurant the other day, and of course there's no parking there. So I pull up to this random building.
Oh.
I don't know
No.
that I've pulled up to a hospice.
Oh.
When I pull up, my headlights are like glaring into this lady's room. She's on her bed,
Oh
like
my
dying,
God,
not even awake.
Sarah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, did I kill this woman with my headlights?" Like, It was
Oh,
bad.
Sarah, she's all, oh, I feel good to
It's
today.
like,
Today's the day
I'm
I
so
She
feel
thought your
good.
headlights.
You're sneezing?
She
No,
thought your
it's fine.
headlights were the light.
It's literally. Oh
Yeah.
my God! She was.
For real.
Bring me
I'm
forth.
coming.
Oh goodness.
Crazy.
Granny, no.
Wait, I have a Spirited Away memory. I just popped back into my brain. But I was in Alhambra with my best friend Mai, and we were going to the Nucleus, the art museum
Yes.
or like art gallery?
It has like
Yes.
all the
And
animated stuff.
Yeah. So we went there, and then after we walked around for a little bit, and when it was like really cold and chilly, and we were like, oh, we should go somewhere to eat. And we like passed by this restaurant that they were like, we have ramen and udon. So we went in there, and it was the coziest place ever. And it was really empty, and it was just like the two of us. And they were playing Spirited Away on the projector on the wall.
That's cute.
And we had
That's cute.
yeah,
that's really cute.
a core memory.
Sarah muted herself. She's like, I don't want to talk.
She hated that.
My Spirited Away memory is I have it on DVD. And I
Ooh.
bought it. I went to Disney World when I was really young. And there's a store in Epcot, in the Japan pavilion of Epcot, that has a bunch of Japanese, like, pop culture, and then in the front, and then it goes more traditional and food related once you go towards the back of this giant store. And there's what, at that point anyway, was a whole Studio Ghibli section. So I have Spirited Away on DVD, Kiki's Delivery Service,
wow.
and My Neighbor Totoro, and I bought those on DVD. And this guy,
Is
I bought
it-
No Face.
It's because Walt Disney bought the rights to the English dub version.
Yes, they through
Yeah.
Buena Vista, like, what is it? It's like their distributor. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have
I've
nothing
been
left.
contemplating buying a Blu-ray player for like ages now.
I've had one forever,
Yeah.
and it's the greatest thing of mine. I love my
Yeah.
Blu-ray player.
I need to.
Like my family has
one
one,
as
but I
well.
want to get my
Your
own
own.
for when I eventually leave
Forever.
forever.
That's
But
good.
they're expensive.
They are.
You
Buy
could probably
one-
find like a used.
That's where I have. I have
Yeah.
I have like a secondhand one.
Yes.
Hello, Sarah.
Okay.
flip.
Sarah.
Where are you going?
Well,
I disappeared.
Yeah.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. Let's see.
Whoa.
Some stuff. I heard that too. Don't know what that was.
Oh, that was
I
probably
like
me.
probably. I like that Haku was for some reason also 10 years old. Really dig
10
that.
years old,
Was
but
he?
also
For sure why.
16. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And also,
Is he 16?
also,
I was
I don't
getting
know.
14 vibes.
I was getting. I don't know his age. I don't know his gender. He's got a lot of ambiguity there.
So he has a
Sexuality,
spirit,
who
so I don't
knows?
think he has a gender.
Yeah, it's probably
Right,
got to
that's
do with
why-
the spirit stuff. But like,
But he chose
I
to
don't
have that bob. That's what he chose to have.
yeah. I
And
also
that's
like that he's
exactly-
like the only spirit that we see that has like a human figure. All
Yeah.
of the other spirits that we see are like frogs and like blobs,
plants
you know?
and like that
Yeah.
turnip
Radish
spirit.
again.
Oh, when he
The
has just
turnip
like the
spirit.
The radish
loincloth.
spirit.
The
I love
radish.
that
Awesome.
man.
Stylish. Yeah, I don't know. Haku's got drip for like a 10-year-old slash like
got drip.
10,000-year-old.
Yeah.
You know who's got drip? Yubaba. Like she was
Yubaba's
wearing
got
like,
drip.
That
eyeshadow.
manicure is
She's
fierce.
dripped out. Mhm.
And she's
I
got
also like that-
rings, and she's like
Yeah, I also like that her twin sister has the same exact drip.
outfit,
Yeah.
just
Like-
the same person.
Same
Like
Identical, actually.
when they met identical twins, they met in everything.
They really
Yeah.
meant identical.
I think I saw Mina Lei, the YouTuber, she did a video on like the clothes in Spirited Away, and I think she said that Yubaba has more like English like Western clothes, but her twin
Oh.
sister has more like traditional clothes because the West is evil and capitalistic.
Yes,
and
yes, this is
capitalism.
true.
I agree.
We know this to be
Yes. We know this
We
to
do.
be true.
We're living in it.
true. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how this film kind of rejects like modernity and is like, hey, we should go back to like the traditional way that things
Yeah.
were when people still believed in stuff like this.
So for
Because I know
sorry. Go.
Miyazaki, sorry, he to cut you off, but Miyazaki did say something about how his grandma still believed in the kami and how like the new generation kind of rejects those beliefs now.
So for
Um,
Christmas, I got The Art of Spirited Away as
oh,
like a book,
Nice.
which I thought was so funny. I was like, we're literally gonna watch this. And I was reading the beginning section, which is like a letter from Miyazaki, and he's literally like, one of the main parts of this film is that children don't know about folklore and like the old traditional ways of life, and that's really bad.
Yeah.
So we need to go back to that. And it's all. And I was
Good
like,
for him.
oh,
Good for him.
which yeah, that's a good thing.
Bad.
That damn
He's
war.
correct because people don't
fairy
know
tales.
folklore.
No.
Yeah,
folklore.
they don't know fairy tales.
And he was like, I didn't want Western fairy tales. He's all, I want
Yeah.
traditional.
Yes.
The stuff he's like, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I love how
Yeah,
he was able to incorporate that into several characters.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Continue.
No, it's all good.
Beautiful. No, yeah, like
That's it.
I had when I was in Mexico City like 2 years ago, and I bought some books, and they're like Mexican folk tales and like Aztec mythology, and like it makes me sad that like I don't know a lot of that stuff, but like at some point like that was like stories people told each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Passing down on traditional, ideas and everything.
Yeah.
That's why it's so interesting to me because like America is so like America's like a thief. Like we steal
Yeah.
from like different
100%.
and so when we talk about something being traditional for us, it's like it's not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like versus
Well, it's
talking
also
about
'cause,
like tradition.
yeah. Well, because like America doesn't have any like folk tales or like any like
No.
national fairy tales because all like or maybe not all but like most fairy tales that like still exist they are some form of like national memory or whatever or like a cultural memory or whatever
The
but like
only-
America doesn't have that because it's just so new,
The only
know.
like traditional American folklore is Native American folklore and everything.
Yeah. That's been like so erased and it's been so removed
Move.
from like
Yeah.
the United States of America. Like I think the only mythology the United States has is the fucking like Manifest Destiny or whatever.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And like Christopher
Was it Tom
Columbus.
Bunyan?
Yeah.
What?
I don't even know who the fuck Tom Bunyan is.
Paul Bunyan.
He's like
Paul
a
Bunyan.
big man.
Paul Bunyan.
Oh,
there's
Paul
Johnny
Bunyan.
Appleseed.
He
Johnny
has an axe.
Appleseed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like that's kind of it and they don't like one those are only like two stories and what does that really tell you
Yeah.
about America?
They don't have like morals or any. Do they have morals? Not really, huh?
No. I mean, I think they do,
Yeah.
I
but
think they do. It's been a while since I remember them.
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan's just like this big man.
With a big
He
bowl.
cuts down trees.
Isn't Johnny
he
Appleseed
has-
just like really poor and homeless and disgusting?
and
Oh!
planted
Is
apples.
You just
Appleseed.
have-
Sorry.
then why did you have to add disgusting to that?
Well, I
feel like
I feel that's like something that's just like the only thing I really like associate with Johnny Appleseed is that he's like doesn't have a house.
And he
just
walked
kinda
barefoot.
travels, and he walked barefoot
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
just
Does he
kind of
plant
disgusting.
apple seeds?
yes,
Yes.
I don't
over the
know.
country, over the country.
Okay,
Oh,
but like why?
Thanks, I
I
guess.
don't know.
It was.
I
I think it's
guess.
because people were like tearing them down. It's been years since I know the story of Johnny Appleseed.
I honestly
it
don't
up.
really care
I've-
to know about that.
No.
It's just not interesting.
Yeah. It's also just like
have to
not
look it
interesting.
up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like fairy tales are like they're supposed to be interesting enough for children to pay attention to them. Like that was the whole point of fairy tales was to like one teach children morals and two to get them to sit down and shut up for a little bit. You know?
Guys, Johnny Appleseed was real. I have a born and died.
What was his name?
His name was Jesus.
Johnny Appleseed.
What was his name?
That's not his name.
Wait, government name
Yes!
Johnny
He's-
Appleseed?
It's not
That's
Appleseed.
what Google says. And then it says Johnny Appleseed was a real person. Oh, sorry, John Chapman.
Johnny Appleseed. My name is
There
Johnny
ain't no
Appleseed.
way.
My name is Johnny Appleseed.
He just like ran with it. Like he's like, oh, my last name's Appleseed.
I was
All right,
just like,
Why not?
let's just.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Who's Paul
No,
Bunyan?
I think it's interesting how far
Paul Bunyan
removed
wasn't real.
we are,
Paul
because
Bunyan
like
was not real.
he wasn't.
He was a
I mean, he was
giant
like
man.
he was a giant.
Well, but okay,
Oh,
he also
he's
had
American and
an animal
Canadian.
companion called
Yeah.
Babe the Blue Ox.
Yeah, it was a blue ox.
It was a blue ox.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And it was also like huge.
Yes.
Yeah. The character
Wait, he cut
originated
down
in the oral
trees.
tradition of North American loggers.
He's a
Did
lumberjack.
they
yeah.
fight?
The
Did like
lumberjack.
Paul Bunyan and Johnny Appleseed fight because one cuts them trees down and the other
That's not
grows
fair.
them? Was there like a
Oh.
Godzilla versus Kong situation going on?
Enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lover. Ooh, there's probably fanfic. There's probably fanfic about that.
Yaoi.
And I'm going back to
Nah.
yaoi. Go
Oh my
ahead.
god. Wait, there's one where it was like the African American man who died building the railroad because he was
Yeah.
racing against the machine.
Probably happened.
Yes.
If
Because
I-
Disney made a short about that.
That's right. Well, that's how I learned
remember
about.
this.
That's how I learned about the Paul Bunyan and Johnny Appleseed
Yeah.
ones.
I
Oh, 'cause
remember
Disney
the
had
short.
the-
There's like
Yeah.
animated shorts of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember.
that I would get commercials for that
Something
when I
called-
was younger. I remember.
I
Crazy,
know the
bro.
one about the
Look it up.
railroad is really well animated. That's why I remember it. I was like, this is good.
John Henry.
Yes.
John Henry.
John
Yes, John
Henry.
Henry.
God,
Yes.
America sucks.
I think
guys.
it was real.
Oh yeah, America
Probably. In a tragic way, it probably is.
And
Vinny's
probably.
sucks. No, we're
Then
so
this
far
says it's
removed.
We are.
Like, cause even like when you think about traditional values and things like that, it's from like colonial Britain. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, cause if you look at like Britain's like past and like, who the heck is texting me? Like you know, you got the Celts and you got the Saxons and all that stuff. But we're just so far removed from that that it's just kind of like, you know,
Mhm.
What are you
we don't have anything.
doing, Sarah?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can see you.
Yes. We can hear you. We can see you.
Remember,
Sorry.
you're on camera, Sarah. Remember this. I
I
know you
know.
forget all the time.
Yeah.
I forget all the
Yeah.
time.
We forget all the time.
Guys, before we wrap up the episode, let's go back to our yaoi poll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, 100% said yes to knowing what yaoi is out of 9 votes.
Okay.
Not out of
Oh,
9
this
votes.
is me.
9 viewers, 4 votes. May, why didn't
Okay.
your mom put you part of the poll? She didn't.
Why did my mom?
Why didn't?
Oh,
Because she doesn't know what Yao.
But she could
Look.
say no.
My mom, I don't think she listens to the podcast anymore.
Oh my god. Maylina's mom, I do
I
it
don't-
all for you. What the hell?
I don't think she
Much.
engages with the podcast anymore. I think she's just kind of here as moral support.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
Lady.
My mom asks all the time how many followers and subscribers we have.
She's
And it
on the
makes her-
grind. She's like, let's go.
Thank you, Mrs. Ortega.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
bleep that out, please.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Not to wrap up
last
your episode.
all right, fellas.
Last
no, it's
thoughts.
like 2 hours at this point.
Great movie.
Not even
lovely.
last thoughts. Let's just
Beautiful.
wrap it up.
Beautiful.
Best movie.
It's great.
Love.
Stunning.
Where's my no face? No face.
I love No Face.
He's such a cutie.
Yeah.
He's so cute. I love him.
He's so cute.
mwah.
What
I
were
do
those sounds he was
sometimes
making
think
though?
that Chihiro's a little annoying, but that's only because she's 10,
She's
and
10.
I think that kids are kind of
She's a
annoying.
child.
She's
Yeah,
got
it's
I
like-
think that
she's
has to do with it.
Yeah. And she's going through like
Oh.
horrors actively.
she's
So-
the horror.
Okay.
She's going through the horrors. She is.
So, you know,
She's literally going through
She is.
traumatic experiences.
Yeah. So I give her a pass, but I will still acknowledge that she's kind of annoying.
A little bit, but
Just on the basis of being 10.
exactly.
I would react
Uh-huh.
like that. I would just give up, honestly.
Take
The,
me.
the freaking the scene where she's like carefully walking down the stairs, and then something scares her, so she just runs. Like when you're
I
running down
The
a
way
dark hall.
she runs confuses me so badly because she runs with her arms up, but like not
There's always
all the way
fear.
up.
There's always fear.
It's always like this.
Laughing it out.
Just in case.
Even when she's running normally, she does this, and I'm like, how is your body just naturally going like this?
I'm
That's
always
not a natural response.
always scared. The horrors. The horrors.
Horrors.
It's like a red panda thing where they raise their arms up to look bigger.
I love red
Yeah.
pandas.
They're
Can
so
somebody
good.
tell me how I can make more money fast?
Selfie
So
pics.
for our audio
they
listeners
really could.
only,
Oh,
Sarah's laptop is broken.
Fully in half.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
girl,
it's like
that happened.
but it's still on, so that's good.
the bottom
Yeah.
half and the top half are disconnected, but the laptop still turns on. So that's a plus.
That's good. It's now like
And
a
you know-
swivel. Like you can swivel.
Yeah, you could swivel
It's a
it.
tablet. You can make it a tablet now.
Oh, geez, I wouldn't
You can't just like
play with
push it
God.
back in.
my kids broke it.
Oh,
Oh.
Bring your laptop to work.
I have to.
Well, you gotta print things.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Well,
Sarah.
no, but I have to show stuff on the projector. So,
Oh,
yeah.
can you file a complaint?
I will. And then I have Betty White flipping
can't.
and like a sticker of Betty White flipping off the camera, and I had to put a star on it because one child was like, "Oh, she's doing middle
That's
finger."
bad.
I was like, "No, she's not."
Yeah.
So-
Kids are such tattletales. Like, shut up.
They are,
Stop being
and they tell on
annoying.
each other. No loyalty.
Yeah.
there's no.
Like, shut up. This doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Shut up, child.
I want to say I love kids. I think that they are. We need to nurture the kids and take care of them, but sometimes they need to shut up.
I did tell. You know, I'm not gonna say this because I don't want to get fired, but
Okay.
Well, we can cut it out.
No,
You can
I
tell
did
us
tell
after.
a
we need to be
child.
done with this
Let's wrap.
episode. We
Let's
need to-
wrap and then we can chat.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. As you all know, the Instagram is Brats in the Back Row. The TikTok is Brats Pod, and follow us on Spotify, also Brats in the Back Row. Am I missing one?
No, because
YouTube,
YouTube.
Brats in the Back Row.
oh, yes.
Email us.
Yeah. Oh, email us at bratsandbackrow@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Bye. 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 Bye.